Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up, Pajama Girl? So I just want to share something. So I was in an Uber. You don't have to turn it down. You're good. You can leave the music on. It's good ambient. So I was in the Uber last night, and I don't know. I have this mantra that I'll say to myself sometimes, and I'll say, "You are the author, moment by moment." In other words, you're at the steering wheel. Like the world is full of possibilities, and like literally, you could just sort of like spin off in any direction any given time. It's just sort of like being open to that possibility so you can mood change or do whatever it is that you need to do, experience the fullness of the world. And so I had this, right after I was saying that to myself, I had this Uber passenger that I picked up. And I was listening to SZA in the car, the album Control, which is really fucking good. I love it, and like I'll just sing like in the Uber, you know what I mean, like without regard to who's in the back of the car or whatever. And so after a couple songs, she made some kind of like smart ass comment or whatever about it. She said something, but I interpreted it to mean that she liked the music. So I said, "Oh, you like SZA too, huh?" She's like, "No, I'm enjoying the fact that you're enjoying it, right?" So she was laughing at me for singing at the music, and so after the song ended, I said something like, "Okay, well." I pulled up my Spotify. I'm like, okay, well, what song if I put on right now are you gonna sing to, you know? And she's like, oh no, I'm good. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, you can give me shit for singing, but then you don't want to sing, you know? And so because I gave her some shit, it actually kind of prompted her to get real with me, and she actually told me, she goes, okay, we'll put on whatever song. So she told me to put on this song, and then she started telling me the backstory about like why the song was important to her. So it was her husband. So her husband of 30 years died a year ago. So now here she is, like in retirement age, basically, or slightly before there, trying to figure out how to relive life without her partner. She told me that all she ever wanted was a man to get her to raise her kids with her all the way up until they were adults, you know, and that's one thing that she wanted, was a man to get through all that with her, and that's what he did, I guess, you know. So anyway, I was just about to give her some shit for like talking through all the song that she was supposed to sing, and then she actually started singing it, and it was cool. Like it was one of those moments where, you know, because you kind of like let go of the sort of like the political correctness and the politeness that we all feel like we're forced to have with each other, and just kind of get real, and you have like a real moment. That's why I like driving Uber, because those happen more often than really everyday life, you know, because you're stuck in a car with somebody for 15-20 minutes or whatever. So anyway, I thought I would share that. Hope everybody has a great weekend. See ya.